Hello, my name is Shadley, and welcome back for another episode of Hearts 3 in Black Ice as PRC. So, in previous episode we started fighting quite a bit well actually we started fighting already in Budapest. We got some more reinforcements underway. We actually got another corps of infantry over here already. It's going to take a little while before it arrives to the scene, I reckon, but that's alright. We do have a little bit more interceptors in here. I think we are going to put these into test in here, probably just defensive, daytime mostly. And around Budapest, we want to keep some of these troops at least safe for now. So the idea for today, hopefully today, is to make Hungary surrender. There's one thing that is worth noting though, and that is that somehow Italy, despite being the Allies, is now at war with us. They've technically been part of the same war as Germany and Japan, still against us. So yeah, that's interesting section in there, but yeah, so we need to fight them again, since they are no longer allied with some of the nations in here anymore. That's going to cause some potential issues alongside with it, but we'll see how it goes. No, we just lost the province in here in Slovakia. I suppose this one can deal with the Italians. They're already out of organization. It should be very, very quick combat. Well, there we go. We're trying to push down south. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, this is the... right, this... okay, that's still... only one of the units is actually in the combat right now. But there we go, we should be getting in there soon enough. This one could probably push to the southwest while we wait, and then we are going to get a bit more... well, first of all, we've got some more troops heading in here. We actually got another fleet currently heading out... I don't remember where exactly. Is it somewhere near... I think it might be near Red Sea. Yeah, it's... no, it's not there. Got some more submarines moving in, so those are going to be heading to Rhodes. I know that we had some ships heading out, but it could be that they've just... oh yeah, they've just left. Okay, so that's going to be the first Motor Corps heading out. So that'll at least be useful. But yeah, we just kind of need to deal with the enemies in here. We can probably go on speed 3, admittedly. There we go, control over Western Russia. So right now, I'm the only one that is at war with Germany, I think. Yeah, I'm the only one with war with Germany. I believe also with Italy. Well, technically speaking, Romania and Japan has war with Italy as well. So, yeah, that's an interesting section of wars there, let's be honest. I believe Italy is still counted as a major nation, though, oddly enough. And then, of course, Hungary and Slovakia, I'm the only one fighting those. Which does mean that we can get Slovakia and Hungary relatively easily into puppets. And then once we defeat Germany, because German army took quite a bit of losses. They have like maybe 300,000 men total. So it's basically nothing, let's be honest. Oh, there we go. We won in here. We might be able to start pushing further west, but I think we are going to wait with that. These are still pushing. I think that could push directly west, and then do we have... yeah, we've got another one that could push towards Bratislava. That may be the one that is easy to get to, really. We are... okay, we were defending in here. I think what we'll do is we'll take most of these. Oh no, we've got 4 of them. Okay, so we'll take at least these 2. Start attacking further or directly westwards. Oh, and there we go. Heavy cruiser class to level 1, so this is the proper heavy cruisers. And then that's a few more texts there. So we can go quickly and start researching the armament, heavy cruiser, and the armor thickness. And we could actually go ahead and build a few more heavy cruisers, just in case. They will take quite some time, mind you, but I'm sure that we'll get them eventually at least. So that's going to be another 3. We do have another heavy cruiser about to be built in 4 days, actually. Of course, it's a bit of an older model, and we got the cruiser practical as... it's 12.8 right now, so it's not the worst. I suppose if we're attacking there and there already, this one can start pushing further west. This one's going to follow there, and then that one's probably going to follow in there. So we should be able to push the enemy back. I suppose another thing that I could do at this point is I'm going to go ahead and bring in some more close air support into Europe. We've got another airfield in here, which that can actually rebase quite a bit of planes. Let's start bringing at least some more planes in here, so we can maybe do some ground attacks. Admittedly, the enemy probably has a massive amount of or not so much anti-air, but a lot of interceptors around here, so it's going to be rather tricky to win these. So I'm going to take these 3, start attacking towards what's this? Rosenberg. And then we'll have the other 2 divisions attack into the mountain woods over there eventually. That's probably going to be a little bit more difficult because of the terrain, but that's alright. I guess we could actually send this one in there as well. We do have 2 units. Actually, one of these could help attack north or west. And this one's going to go to the west into Previdzia. That's probably not even close how it's pronounced. But anyway. Oh, we got a bit of air combat over Vag. They've got some of the interceptors in here. I think that a decent chunk of that might actually be German designs, at least, if not German planes outright. Or German-built planes, rather. Right, we got a bit of a combat in here. I think we're going to go ahead and send in one of these to the southwest. And the other 2 can at least give support attack to the south. So that we can get across the river, hopefully. Right, because there's the bloody Italians making a mess here. We are not actually in the combat there. Well, never mind then. Never mind then. We'll send this one down south. We'll eventually want to start pushing further into Yugoslavia as well, but that's going to take a little bit longer. The battle in Budapest is going fairly well, though. There we go, that's a victory. And we've already taken it. Unfortunately, that is not quite enough to make them surrender, but it's a bit closer. I'm going to double-check real quick the city resources. We do need nickel, but there's no one selling nickel. I've already checked that. Manganese would be okay, copper would be okay, aluminium would be okay, but we're going to get some more aluminium soon enough, so we could maybe go ahead and buy some more... we'll buy some more manganese. I guess we'll buy that from... Cuba? So we're still fighting the Hungarians. We've got only 1 unit attacking at Medellin, but we are probably going to get in there. Oh, and there we go. That's another victory in Slovakia. And another victory in Slovakia. There we go. We're pushing it into Nitra. That's got an airfield. Oh, and submarine hull is advanced. And there is... oh, it's a garrison's army. Or garrison goal, rather. I'm going to go ahead and get these in here into Fuzhou. The idea is that we'll turn this into the garrisons of Taiwan. So there's plenty of ports that we need to make sure that are covered. Is there... right, there's a southern army. Actually, could be part of the southern army, I suppose. We do not have any transports to... well, actually, no, we do have transports up here somewhere. Yeah, these ones. Let's just rebase them in here. We do also have the... oh, we arrived at Nitra. The transports that we had in here are now on the move. Actually, one of the things that I could do... we're going to go ahead and put our battle fleet to start patrolling over there. And then do we have... well, we've got motor torpedo boats, but those are not really all that great for that. We could maybe move in the light cruisers somewhere over here. And then we've got some submarines in here. I think we'll send in the Masses long-range submarines over here. Now, luckily, Italy is actually just in Greece. So, that reduces the areas that we need to cover with that. But we can start seeing some of the Italian convoys, at least. Plus, maybe... oh dear, we had a unit shatter. Well, that's not good. Luckily, it goes down to Kharkov, so it's not going to be insanely far away, just relatively far away. That actually reminds me, we should probably bring in some of these headquarters a little bit closer. We've got the mechanized unit in here, so I was... well, we'll be... okay, I'm probably going to just cancel that attack for a little while. This unit is not in a good shape. Took a lot of losses in here, but the problem is, of course, now we'll have another... oh, wait, no, that was the bombardment. Oh, there we go. So how's the battle in Nitra? It's okay. I think now we've got several battles going on, so we'll slow down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take these 4, start attacking into Esaragom. That seems to be a victory. And then over here, I suppose what I will do is we'll have these 2 attack west. The motorized division can probably help pushing south. Unfortunately, I don't think it can actually join the combat because there's bloody Italian units in here. But they are, technically speaking, I think, kind of like black flagged. Or in foreign terrain where they are not supposed to be. Which is why the whole issue over here is. Also, now we've got over 1,000 total IC, we can go ahead and get the ball bearings plant underway. We will build that. It's going to allow us to get a bit more repair rate and all that. If we have a look at the modifier exactly, it's a repair rate, so it's going to be repairing like the infrastructure and buildings and such. Yeah, it's going to be 5% repair speed. It's going to take 360 days to build, mind you, but we'll get there eventually. Then how... okay, these might need to rest for a little while. We've got another motorized division in here. I suppose this could push south. That's going to push further south. These are mostly going to be waiting in there right now. But yeah, it's the Italian troops over here that are causing lots and lots of issues for us right now. I can't avoid it. But these 2 can start probably pushing against the garrisons up here. It shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, it's only 2 garrisons in there. Nothing too drastic. There's still a lot of enemy air force up here. I suppose, actually, we are pushing there already. I'm going to go ahead and have 3 of these attack against the Hungarians and Germans up here. It should be mostly headquarters. Well, it's manpower-wise, we are roughly even. There's actually quite a few garrisons and then a lot of headquarters, but I'm sure that the headquarters are going to take such massive casualties in here that they won't last very long. Plus, I don't think they really have all that much capability of fighting against our stuff there. Also, that reminds me, we did have the... Oh, right, these troops are still on the move. I'm going to take a long while for the Mercenary Corps to get anywhere nearby, but oh well. Have we got... No, we haven't got onto the transports there yet. They are halfway there. In the meanwhile, at least we are pushing further and further into Hungary. We need to take the last VPs... Oh, cruiser engine boilers advance. There we go. So we need to take the last VPs in... or VP in PEX from Hungarians. And then, of course, we need to get to Bratislava to turn Slovakia into a puppet. The bright side is that once Slovakia and Hungary are turned into puppets, they're not pulled into the war against Germany. So it's going to be kind of a safe location for us to keep our troops in. And then especially planes in, and then we can just push across the border. One thing that does worry me, though, is since Italy is part of the Allies, they still got truces with all the Allied nations, and I believe, technically speaking, I don't think they have a truce with us, probably, because we're at war. But, like, I don't know if they'll be able to then call in others into the war against me. It might not be. But, like, if we are pulled into a war against the Allies, I'm not going to call USSR into that war if I don't have to. Because it's just going to be too risky, let's just say. These can probably all push towards the front line still. It's going to take a little while for the delay, but it's luckily not a very long delay. And over here we got a bit of a combat going, and we are now pushing... Yeah, so we're trying to push from Budapest. Oh, Budapest has river crossings to every direction. Alright, well, that's going to be a horrible experience then. Hopefully we can start pushing through here. I mean, they've got quite a few units in here. Now I'm going to pull this one back. I'm going to take the motorized division. It's got a little bit more... Oh, we got already 1 unit in there. Oh, and that's rebellion. Well, luckily, that's something that we can deal fairly easily. Oh, and the transports have arrived. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this corps in its entirety. We'll just transport it to Taichung. And then we'll just redeploy the garrison. So we'll have 1 in each port and then 1 or more over here. So we can control at least one or the other half of the island if we need to. Most likely we don't need to unless we start fighting the allies. And we're not aiming for that yet. We do need some corps commanders over here, actually. Let me quickly have a look at some of the units still in Japan. There's probably some that are fairly high experience. That's got a lot of traits. That could be turned into a division commander. This one's another, or corps commander rather. That can be turned into corps commander. So that way at least we'll get decent traits in here for the units. It's not really the best traits to have necessarily in here in Southeast Asia, but probably not the worst, let's be honest. We've got 2 units in here. Oh, there's only Hungarians over there, so we can actually have both of these attack now. Plus, I suppose we can have another one assist from their side of the river. So that should be a relatively easy victory in here. And then we can maybe win this battle. I mean, we've got another unit heading in there now. But it's a unit that is in the province already that is currently out of supplies. So I might actually pull that back for a little while. Oh, they are still bombing us somehow in here. Well, I suppose there's a combat going on, so that might be triggering it. I'm just going to pull back, and then did we have another combat? Oh, we've got another unit in there that is now fighting them. Italy, you're going to have to die for this. There's not a lot of defenders in the fortification in here. I suppose we could probably go ahead and try to attack there. It may be a little bit risky, mind you, but I suspect that if we can get in there... It's mostly Hungarian units in there, admittedly, and most of them are now retreating, so we might be able to win this, actually. There's only 1 unit now. And how's the battle in Nitra? That's going to be a victory, most likely. We've got some troops already pushing into the airfield there. I guess we're going to have these push into Zelina. And then these can start pushing towards Trenčín. Hopefully we can break in here, and we can start pushing into Czech Republic. So I've been doing a bit of calculation with the victory conditions. So with Italy being in the war against us, we can get up to 11 out of 15. But we can't get 12 out of 15 yet. But there is a chance that once all the axes are done for, there might be some nations leaving the Allies. I don't remember, like, I've seen it maybe once, or something like that. I don't remember exactly, so I could be completely off. I suppose if we're winning that one, I'm going to leave one of these behind, and two of them are going to start pushing towards Bratislava. Should be relatively easy. Oh, that's going to be a shattered unit, that's for sure. Do we have anyone else in here? Not really, not right now. I mean, we've got a mechanized division over here, which could... Actually, I'm going to start pushing down towards southwest with this one, towards the Hungarian, or the last Hungarian VP. And then we are going to get another... Oh, actually, tomorrow we'll get a cruiser. A light cruiser at that, but a cruiser nonetheless. Ooh, amphibious unit training. Also, I suppose we should probably build the airbase up here a little bit. I'm pretty sure that we won't really get any levels built on that before the war against Hungary ends, but regardless, we're going to do at least some of the work for if they can keep building it, mind you. They might not. Oh, and there we go, we're starting to see some German convoys. Why is there unity right now, actually? 33.8, okay. That's actually not that bad. For us, that is. We're getting the fortifications up here. Right, I suppose that does provide us a bit more opportunities to push towards Bratislava. And then Vienna is another thing that I do want to get to sooner or later, because that's going to be a fairly sizable VP location for the Germans. So it's 10 points. I suppose it's not that much then. But if we can get basically all of Czech Republic and I suppose maybe like Austria and I guess Bavaria or somewhere around here, or maybe we start pushing towards Berlin. Who knows, there might not be that much defenders, but we don't have a huge amount of troops yet to spare. So that's the downside of all of this. I think these two are now going to start pushing towards Kikinda. In, well, I suppose it would be modern day Serbia, wouldn't it? So that way we can start pushing a little bit further in here towards Greece, because we definitely need to get in there. Nice, 3 versus 3 over here. Do we have anyone? Okay, actually this one could probably attack there. To give a bit more firepower into the combat. And then looks like we are... Oh, there we go, more heavy IC, very good. Are we... We're still fighting in there. Only got one unit in there currently. Okay, we'll send that one in. I don't think it can join the combat, unfortunately, but I guess we can get more troops in there, and one by one we'll fight them off. Well, I suppose we've got a full core of infantry coming in, which might want to go down south from that province. And then start pushing maybe around a little bit to get to Pex. Or just through the headquarters initially, and then maybe surround the enemy here, one way or the other. Oh, there we go, we got another victory in... Oh, right, over here, Trnava. The enemy doesn't really have any good troops in there, it's just basically shattered units that appear. Or reappear, I suppose, in this case. Right, we are going to have a bit of troops in here. Oh, are we actually under attack? No, not really. We were briefly under attack, but not for long. There we go. So I'm going to take the extra unit that we had in here. Attack that one. That one I'm going to give a Helland. That one's going to start pushing northwest. Goes Bruno. Or Bruno. These can probably join in the combat. So whatever Hungarian defenders they have in here are not really going to last very long. Well, there's another cruiser. There we go. We could probably go ahead and build up another fleet from the reserve fleet now. So let's see, we'll want to have the heavy cruiser, maybe a couple of the light cruisers. That's going to be 3, and then maybe we'll just get another 3 destroyers in there. It's a bit of a smaller fleet, but I think that's going to be alright. I'll put a Roth Lindell in charge of that. So it's a bit of a smaller task force, but that's alright. Or we can probably, actually, we'll keep this one a little bit closer to home. We'll move to Saigon or something. In case we need to fight the Allies, because we don't know exactly what happens once the truce with, or between Italy and the Allies ends, because the truces don't last that long, usually anyway. Oh, right, we're under attack now in northern Hungary, but we should be winning that without too many issues. And Trnava is going to be ours soon enough, so then we're going to start attacking into Bratislava, and as soon as we take that one, that's going to remove the Slovakians out of the combat, essentially. Oh! That's, Oh, that's the bombardment. Okay, never mind. There's quite a bit of troops in there. Oh, but there we go. Victory at Kikinda. We did take a decent bit of casualties in that, but that's gotta be still a victory. Oh, we have taken, Szeged. I guess we're gonna start attacking in here already. I'm also going to go ahead and pull this one back. One way or another, we'll just probably encircle these troops. Oh, no, there's another one now in the combat. Right, ooh, Streamline Hull, there we go. And Tactical Air Command Advanced. That actually reminds me, there's the air techs for the heavy bombers, which we might want to do. Especially the strategic bombing efficiency, just in case. At least now we can research it. Also, strategic air command is actually going to be very useful for us. There we go, so that's a little bit more. Actually, I suppose we could get the airborne assault efficiency. We haven't actually built any airborne troops yet, but we might want to do that at some point. We've got one of the infantry units over here that needs to pull back. I guess we've got another one that we could send in. Of course, it is a real crossing penalty for us, so it's not exactly easy in that regard. But I'm sure that sooner or later we can... Oh, they do have quite a piercing on one of these units. Oh, and right, we're under attack. Well, we were briefly under attack in here. They got an armored division from Germany over there. Of course, the counterattack is currently delaying us a little bit in here. I suppose we've got these... I guess I could push there. Well, you know what? I'm going to just give a bit of a support attack over here. Even more troops in this combat. I mean, there's only... Oh, there we go. Now they're retreating. I'm going to send this one towards Bratislava. To get some more reinforcements down that way. And the attack against the headquarters over here. I'm hoping that we can send another one, but no, it's not going to show in the combat. Are the Italians? Okay, well, let's go ahead and move this one down south. We can at least get closer to Pex. If we can take that one, then the Italians are going to get surrounded in here. We can destroy them. Actually, there might be just, you know, not have any provinces in there. Oh, there we go. Rossa Fiume. So we're sinking a few more convoys as well along the way. Oh, it's over. Why do they have a convoy going to Fiume? They don't need to have that, but I guess they decided that it's a good idea. Or that was probably before or when they got cut off there initially. That's probably what's happening. Oh, Renata doing the counterattack over here. I guess, do we have any more troops here? A couple that I could maybe start attacking down south. This one's probably going to go there and assist. And are we actually fighting in there? We are, but I don't think the rest of the troops will be fighting even if we get in there. Oh, no, they are actually. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's also give it a bit of support attack with the HQ over here. That's probably going to be quite a difference in the combat because it's got heavy artillery and everything. So, yeah, no, they're losing organization quickly now. That's another convoy going into the Balkans by the Germans, so that's good. There we go, Victoria Zelina. And now we've got quite a bit of troops heading in here, so we're just going to go ahead and start heading north with some of these. Or northwest, and then these can probably just continue west. This one's going to push in here. So, Brno is probably going to be a little bit tricky to get to. Well, not nearly that much. I don't think there's going to be that much defenders in between. Ooh, Combat Arms Coordination Advance, that's quite nice. And Cruise and Rudder Advance as well, very good. We do have less than 1,000 available, I see right now, but we're pretty close to it still, so I'm not too worried about it. We do have quite a few more industries being built, mind you. Oh, and we're not far from getting our first light cruiser. Now, admittedly, we haven't researched the cruisers beyond, or the carrier, sorry, light carrier. We only got the level 1, so those are basically not particularly great. But one thing that they do have is, I suppose, well, the carrier aircraft prototype is also quite small. We'll need to get a bit more levels into the text there to get better ones. And we haven't done much of the research for those, so yeah, our CAGs are probably quite poor in quality as well in the end. I guess this could rejoin the combat. We do have the close air support in here. We'll go ahead and do a quick little ground attack. We'll probably get interceptors, but if we can do at least a little bit bombardment. Oh, yeah, no, there's battle. Let's go ahead and pull back. We managed to deal some damage. Maybe that's going to weaken the enemy, but it's the enemy's got too much interceptors in here somewhere. I don't know where exactly those are flying, but they are quite painful, to say the least. So, yeah, we'll need to wait on some of that. It looks like the battle in Trnava is still delayed further and further. I guess this could start attacking further west. If nothing else, at least keep the enemy somewhat occupied in here, or chattering, I suppose that works too. Oh, there we go. Another victory. We are taking another airfield from the enemy. This one's already in the combat. I guess we can go ahead and have the mechanized division attack from the rear now on the enemy. Oh, there we go. They're immediately retreating. And I guess there's a whole lot of enemy headquarters in here. Let's just go ahead and harass those. That's going to be a lot of shattering soon enough there. Right, so now if we were to get another... I guess this one could probably start pushing south. This one's going to push south. Let's start attacking Pex. The sooner we can take that one, the better. And that's gonna then get the Hungarians out of the war. Or at least out of the enemy side of the war. There we go, there's another airfield over there. We've got still quite a few of the airfields being built as well. Actually reminds me, we've got the interceptors in here. They are slowly repairing, but I'm gonna get these to Budapest. Do the reserve trick there. And then we've got a bit of interceptors in here, which we have increased the airfield size a little bit. I guess we can probably go ahead and put in a little bit more air intercept in here, just daytime for the time being. But that might keep more of our planes safe, or, well, rather troops safe. Oh, we got a bit of a combat. Oh, they send their interceptors. Now, we are taking quite heavy casualties. Oh, they send more. Oh boy, that's going to be painful. Yeah, they got so many interceptors in here that flying our planes right now is a bit of a suicide. And mostly, we don't have enough airfields in here, really, to get the sufficient amount of planes in. Of course, they do not really have the industry to repair their planes quickly anymore. Oh, that needs to definitely retreat. Right, we got another combat in there. Oh, there we go. Right, I mean, they've only got 2 units in there at this point. They should be somewhat, Oh, and these are not in a shape to start attacking right now. Right, then let's get the units that are low in organization into Budapest. That's probably going to be our best bet in terms of infrastructure. It is the highest, yeah. And we definitely need to get some more reinforcements into Trnava. And how will we... I guess this could probably push in there. That one's going to get into where the garrison is currently. And that one can push into Ostrava. There's some Italian troops in the Polish army now. But of course, those can't actually enter my territory because I'm at least not yet at war with the Allies. Have we gotten reinforcements in here yet? No, not yet. I'm guessing the assault ships are still pretty far away. Oh, the transports are returning to Japan, so we can pick up some more troops there. Where are the assault ships? Are they... Oh, they're actually over here. Okay, so they enter into the Red Sea. So it's probably going to be at least another 2 or maybe 3 weeks before they arrive into Romania. So I'm guessing we still can't win these, like we still can't enter the combat properly. So it's just going to pull in 1 unit at a time, which is very infuriating. Let's go ahead and send the mechanized troops down south. They should be arriving into, well actually these are going to be there already tomorrow morning, in about a day. Unless the enemy gets troops there, which they might, but it's not a guarantee. Okay, maybe, oh, these were defending. It's time to start attacking Bratislava, I think. Most of the enemy troops are there, mostly shattering, which does then reduce the amount of attacks going into Trnava. And then I guess one of the things that I could do, the units over there are probably not in a good shape, so we'll attack there with 2 units. Yeah, this is going to be an easy victory. Technically speaking, we don't need to fight all of these, because as soon as Hungarians surrender, so it's going to be 31st day of July, assuming... Oh, they did get a unit in there. Well, it's probably not going to last very long, admittedly, against 2 battle-hardened divisions that we have in here. We've still got the combat in here, but that's probably going to be a victory for us soon enough. Oh, there we go. Heavy IC. And... Oh, right, we're back to a full 1,000 IC. Total IC, that is. Despite all the negative modifiers that we have. Okay, so... Oh, bollocks. They're doing counterattack in here. I'm sure that we'll win that soon enough, but how's the attack against the Germans there? It's going. Not necessarily very quickly, but it's going. I'm going to go ahead and send in at least 1 over there. Then 1 attack there, 1 give support attack, so we can dislodge the enemy naval infantry in here, most likely. Or not. I guess we can move that into southwest then. Oh, there's Italian paratroopers in here now attacking us. Oh, and we won the battle in... Wait, Subotica? Oh, that one. Right. The Germans got destroyed. Still haven't won this one, though. It's very, very infuriating. I mean, they are slowly losing organization. I'm sure that they are in circle, so that's going to give us a bit of a boost. Oh, we've got a lot of air bases built now in Hungary. Good. Take one of these and send it to Bratislava as well. So we did not get to PEX within the 31st day, so it's going to be in early August when we will then have them, hopefully, as a puppet. And then we'll probably leave some of these behind. We can probably start attacking at least some of the enemy armored units in here. I don't suppose the Hungarians aren't really going to be much of a help, and they won't really be fighting the war for us anyway. I'm going to go ahead and attack there with another unit. We've got another unit actually to join the combat for Bratislava, so now we've got 3 versus 1. I think it's probably going to be a victory soon enough. They still got the air control, of course, drastically, but I think we'll still be mostly fine. Oh, come on, just lose already in here. We're basically already in the or occupied the province there, but we can't move in there yet. Ooh, there we go. We can research the light cruiser class again. Go ahead and do that. But I'm pretty far behind on that, so I'm actually going to go ahead and put that to the top of the list. But they're still doing a whole lot of bombardment in here. We do not have the Air Force really to deal with this. Yet. We will eventually. Oh, also, we don't have anyone commanding this one. I suppose it wasn't really that bad, but yeah, no, we definitely need to have some of these planes repairing, that's for sure. Oh, there we go, Victory Baja. Well, I suppose if we want in... Oh, no, they started another combat. Okay, are they going to start... No, there's a bombing run going. Okay, now we can go ahead and move into PEX from here, I guess. Because we can't move from there. Because they just keep on sending more... Well, actually, it's still the same units in the combat. But the combat hasn't taken that long, but it's still rather unfortunate. Okay, are we now getting in there? Still doing the bombing run. But the infantry should be there in, like, within hours now. Ooh, heavy industry. In Shanghai, of all places. Ooh. Coal rationing, I don't think we need that one, to be fair. Like, we don't really want to get the descent. Plus, we've got plenty of energy. Although we're currently losing a little bit, but it's not that bad. Hey, Victor Bratislava. So we might have both of these into puppets very, very shortly. Oh, and there we go. We're sinking more convoys that are actually going into Turkey. So the Germans are probably trying to buy some stuff. Oh, we got a copper mine online. There we go. Let's go and invest into the... Oh, and we got the party rally. 3 hurrahs for the government. Do we have actually... Oh no, the copper mine, that was the last level for it, I reckon. Let me just double check. So that was the one in here. Yeah, no, that's fully built up now. Never mind then. So I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.